We are so caught up in our lives that we rarely take the time to look and appreciate the art that constantly encloses us on all sides. To see just how unconcerned we are with art in public places, I went to several public art pieces and interviewed the passing by New Yorkers to gather what they knew about the given work. Okay, so the New York City subway system is home to hundreds of art pieces commissioned by the MTA. And here I am in not just any underground station, but Times Square, the heart of New York, where Roy Lichtenstein's mural is. How often do you commute through the station?
How often what?
Commute through the station.
Commute through the station?
Yeah.
Probably twice a week.
So how often do you commute through the station? Well, have you ever noticed this mural, or would you notice if we didn't point it out to you?
No, I wouldn't notice.
No? Twice a week? And have you ever noticed this mural before?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a piece of art.
Yeah. Do you know who it's by?
Absolutely not.
No?
I have no idea.
Do you know why you passed it so many times and never looked up who it's by or what it is?
I looked up at it, but I never questioned who really made it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, would you notice the mural behind you if I hadn't just pointed it out?
Painting?
No, you would never notice it? Alright, now I'm in Madison Square Park, home of many statues, and I'm going to focus on 3 statues today. The Farragut statue, the statue of William H. Stewart, and the statue of Roscoe Conkling, and I'm going to see how many New Yorkers have ever noticed the statues or ever recognized that they were here. So have you guys come to the Shake Shack location before?
Yes.
So have you guys come to the Shake Shack location before?
No.
I have, yeah.
You have? How long have you guys been sitting here for?
5 minutes. Yeah, 5-10 minutes.
Have you noticed the statue over there behind you?
I did when I was waiting in line.
Yeah? Do you know who it's of, or did you read anything about it?
No, I was literally waiting in line.
In line today, have you noticed the statue that's right behind you? Have you? Do you know who it is?
I don't know who it is.
Then have you ever noticed the statue right behind you?
Honestly, we just noticed it for the first time, like 2 minutes before you walked over here.
And you know who it is?
Only
His
because we
name,
read it.
yeah, I know his name is, what's that, Roscoe Conkling?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is, though.
That's Roscoe Conkling. He served on the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives. He actually died just south of here in a blizzard in Union Square, but they didn't think he was important enough to put his statue there, so they placed him up here in Madison Square. So have you noticed any of the other statues in this park before?
Yeah, sort of. Not really.
Have you noticed any of the other statues in the square? Yeah, do you know who that is?
I took a picture of it.
Have you ever noticed the other ones in these parks?
Honestly, no. Usually we're chasing a toddler. So
I've noticed that one over there where the sitting statue. I don't know who it is.
So how often do you come to Madison Square Park?
Say about twice a week, maybe.
Twice a week, and are you just hanging out here today?
Yeah. I'm enjoying the Flatiron Building.
Yeah. Is this your first time in Madison Square Park?
no.
No, you've been here before?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Madison Square Park before?
Here in the park? Yeah, lots of crossing by only.
Have you noticed this statue right here?
Right now.
You just noticed it right now. Have you ever noticed the statue right behind you?
I have when I first got here.
Do you know who it is?
I don't. Oh. Alright.
Have you ever noticed this statue right behind you?
Yes.
Do you know who it's of?
No.
No. It's William H. Stewart. Do you know something weird about this statue? If you actually look at the statue, the head is William H. Stewart's, but the body is Abraham Lincoln's.
That's what confused me.
Yeah.
Looked like it.
The artist just reused one of his old works.
Huh. I did not know that.
Have you ever noticed any of the other statues in the park?
No.
No. You guys come to Madison Square Park often?
Yeah.
Yeah, every day. And do you know what statue you're actually sitting on right now?
Just talking about that.
Do you know who it is of?
No, we were just talking about that. Like, we didn't know.
Well, you were taking photos of this statue. Do you know anything about it? No? Well, this is actually David Farragut. He served in the U.S. Navy during the Civil War. You're into art then? You like photography?
I like photography.
How did you feel the artist that made the statue slaved over it for years and it became his obsession his entire life, and the New Yorkers hardly notice it when they pass? It's life, and you never even noticed it.
It's crazy because we're like all artists or something. Like,
Well,
we all
design
paint all
students.
design students.
We know the paint, but it's just like a cool bench because we didn't know the story.
Here I am at Union Square underneath a water tank that was designed by some New York public school students as part of the water tank project. The water tank project was launched a year ago in the summer of 2014, and it's to raise awareness for our global water issues. So how often do you come to Union Square?
Probably twice a week.
You've been here before?
Yeah.
Yeah. How often do you guys come to Union Square?
Not that often.
Once a month, maybe?
Yeah.
But you've been here.
Yeah.
So how often have you come to Union Square?
Twice a week.
Twice
for the
a
past
week?
year.
Yeah. And have you ever noticed the water tank that's been decorated behind you?
Can't say I have. It's an adorable dog though.
And have you ever noticed that water tower?
I noticed so.
And have you ever noticed the water tower?
No, just today actually.
And have you ever noticed the water tower up there?
Nope. This was the first time you pointed it out.
Do you know why it may be decorated or what it's part of?
No.
Do you know anything about it or why it's decorated?
No idea.
No idea.
There's a dog on it, but I can't see
Yeah, there's a dog
I mean,
surfing a wave.
I thought he was in the back.
Have you noticed any other decorated water towers throughout the city? No? Have you noticed any other decorated water towers? No? Have you ever noticed any other decorated water towers in New York?
There are other water towers. I've never noticed any water towers in New York.
Really?
Decorated or not.
It's actually part of the water tank project. Have you ever heard of that?
it. No, I haven't. What is it?
Well, there's around like 40 different water tanks decorated so far, and it's part of this water tank project that New York public students are doing, and it's to raise awareness of our global water issues. Yeah. So I guess we're never really like looking up and like noticing them.
I would not have noticed it other than him saying.
New Yorkers are too caught up in getting where they need to go and quickly that we pass by art every day without ever questioning it or recognizing its existence. Perhaps New York is just so full of art that we have grown immune to its presence.